Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oblivion. I believe this is episode 6. I need to travel to south of Cyrodiil and meet a group of battle mages preparing for a storm in the ruins of Solorn. We're gonna go off and get this epic soul gem, real badass thing. Ride the deer. Take me, deer. Take me somewhere. Yeah, that's gonna give me some weapon or something. I think what I've got is better. Thank you for using my title. I appreciate that. All three of you are crowns, so you can't die. Why'd you fall back? Hey, this is a goddamn fight against the King of Worms. So what do we do now? All right. Abilities. Then why the hell are you here? All right, position. You'll be by the door, of course. All right. Maret. All right, you'll be in the back. Keep your distance. And try not to hit me with the spell, goddammit. All right, Ivor. All right, you're gonna be in the back as well. I can keep myself alive, and if Thraxel or whatever her name is, if she goes down, I don't care. Her. Tharfin. Tharfin, Narfin, Narfin, Narfin. Valkar has fled back in the rooms of... So I must find him. Oh, man. Dude, I didn't know they were coming right out at us. Right now. Dickhead. But is that it? You guys aren't going to help me go in and get it? I hate you guys so much. Yeah, of course. Things like this totally break my immersion in the game. These people were sent here explicitly to go inside and get the gem, and now I'm expected to do it alone. Totally breaks my immersion. Okay, you guys are just gonna stand outside, huh? Fuck me, right? The reason they don't want those guys coming in, I mean Bethesda, the reason that they don't have the other people come in, it'd be too easy, of course. That's their thinking, I think. Why should I do this? Pardon me. With a group of battle mages helping me. Why shouldn't I do it alone? Doesn't actually feel like it mattered where I placed them. If I put them close or far away, it doesn't feel like it make any difference. Ah, headless zombies are so annoying. You know, if what Bethesda needs to do is to simply increase the amount of enemies in here in order to justify having 3 battle mages help me, then I'm okay with that. But the battle mages just not being involved at all is kind of bullshit. Hmm. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Alright, looks like this is the right way. Nope, it's not. It looked like it, but it's not the case. Yep, jump around it. Jump around it. Goddamn acrobat, yeah. Come on. How far away is that guy gonna run? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, Falcar. Hey, buddy. You got any rings you want me to get? Oh, somebody really likes that little knife. Wow, look at him spinning around. Oh, I missed again. It's hard to hit with these non-AoE spells. Gotcha. Black Soul Gem. Hmm. Oh my god. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't have enough Majika? How? How is my intelligence so low? Oh, shit. I got, pardon me, I got vampirism, rattles, all sorts of such stuff. Colossal Black Soul Gem. As long as I'm still in combat, I'm going to run toward the city. Come on. Okay, let's run to the city. At least there I can get out of combat. Which city is this? Oh, Skingrad. Crap. I just say crap because it's got these mountains and such in the way. Combat, I think. All right. Oh yeah. I was like, where did that dead body come from? Oh yeah, I remember. Pardon me. By the way, Thalfin is fucking useless. And the other battle mages. Alright, tasks. I'm ready. That was unclear. So he killed himself for what? Filled. So he put his soul into that soul gem. Yeah, so this is my room now, huh? There's a dead guy in my room. Yeah, note from the Gray Fox. You mean a note from myself? Awesome. Drawn and quartered, Hormir was mightily amused. He swallowed his laughter in his mead, for none should laugh outright at the Daedra Lord Nocturnal. Without her grey cowl of shadowed night, her hideous face forced the moon to hide itself. Hormir, the mighty, did not quail. Where'st be thy hood, shadowy hag? Mortal man hast taken it from me, unaware, when I... something. Enchanted chest. Ooh. Not a normal chest. It's still red. Like, I'm still not allowed to go there, even though I'm the master. Alright. Oh yeah, that's not the right one. Let's go get my weapons filled up again. Pardon me. And let's go fight Money Marco, the king of worms. That is so meaningless. Why would you want to chameleon your enemies? Makes no sense. Alright, whatever. Let's go offload stuff. I don't believe you, woman. Pardon me again. This Wuhan, China air is all up in my lungs. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, I need to pray to get rid of the vampirism I've got on me. I've got a whole bunch of vampirism. Oh yeah, I read that Spring Hero Jack already. Do you have anything nice that I didn't just tell you? Helm of the Deep Diver is what you've got. Okay, I don't want that. That light 60 feet thing is annoying. It is very useful, but it's annoying. Let's see if I can get another enchanted weapon, huh? Well, I do have another Grand Soul Gem. Pardon me. You got a Dwarven Mace. I might enchant that. Should I enchant this club? Meh. I'm tempted to, because you know what? I will. I'll take that club and I'll enchant it. Oh no, actually I can't. It's so low quality it breaks like instantly. Forgot about that. The Dwarven Mace is so ugly though. Oh, it definitely takes some more repair hammers. Fighting chance. Oh, but I will find better equipment. This sucks. You should be ashamed of yourself. I think I might just enchant this silver mace. It only does a little bit less damage than the elemental mace that I made. Now, what should I enchant it with? That's the question. Oh, don't fall in the water. Grand Soul Gem with a Grand Soul. Now, I'm tempted to sort of just do the same enchantment I have on the mace, because this is great. Fire, Frost. Let's do like Shock and Frost. How about that? Oh, this is spell making. Oops. I need the Chronosium. Oh no, I need to go see a goddamn chapel. That's what I need. To pray. Add item, that one. Oh, I can... Let's see what I can do for my armor. I can do fire damage on myself. That's great. I can give myself 10 health. That's useless. Light, shock damage. Oh man, these are awful. Alright, absorb health. What if I have it absorb 15 health? Huh. That will absorb 25 health. Alright, I can do 30 health absorption. I think I'm better off to just kill my enemy, honestly. Let's do Frost. 10 for 3 seconds, and then Shock. 10 for 3 seconds. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, I'm not the most clever with naming things, okay? All right, let's go to Bruma and pray there. I like going to the Bruma Chapel anyway, so I'm glad we're going here. And then I have to fight Manny Marco. Let's take a look at my potions. I have oh, I have tons. Okay, great. All sorts of potions. I got potions out the ass. Rejoice. Beautiful. All right. What do you think? You think I'll be able to kill the King of Worms? I do remember him being pretty powerful. Oh yeah. Hyrule Temple, I think it's called. High Ruler Temple. Pardon me. It's a pretty badass little fortress. Yeah, Cloud Ruler Temple. Am I gonna die if I jump from here? It's a ways off still. Come on. Get there. Get there. Wall climbing. Nothing better. Jesus. I don't know if I was actually supposed to attack this guy. But I did. I'm a rebel like that. Ah, I don't care about using imp. Oh yeah, I should have gotten some lockpicks. Alright. I've arrived at Echo Cave, and I've gained access to Manmarco's lair. I need to find him inside and put an end to him. Come back here. I need to be more conservative with my charges. Hmm. Put that potion of sorcery at 5. Storm Atronach is so badass. You got this, Atronach. He's actually pretty low on health. Yep. Oh. Rub of deflection. You think you're fancy, huh? Let's do this, Manny Marco. Where are you? All right. Doing some good work here. Another elven mace. I will take that. Nice. Pardon me. Bam, look at that. Dealt with both of them so easily. Into the necromancer's chamber. Oh, man. Oh, no more charge on that. I get the feeling like there's a lot of people in here. Staff of Fire, thank you. I'll use that immediately. Wow, 40. Attractive. I think there's the guy, Manny. What's up, Manny? What's up, Mr. Man? Yeah, I guess he doesn't really care if his people die. I'll serve you if you spare me. I don't know, man. I just killed like 20 of them. What? Pardon me. I'd like to see that. What did he just hit me with? Nothing. Oh man, you're actually pretty weak. I bet you my Atronach could kill you. I actually did a lot of damage though. He's got powerful spells. Oh yeah. I've killed the King of Worms, so should return to Arcane University to announce his defeat. What did I get there? The Staff of Worms? Oh man, look how badass that staff is. Ha 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 ha. That's right, Manamarco. Oh, I thought you would follow me. No, that's just reanimate. I can kill him and bring him back to life as many times as I like. Am I sick? Perhaps. Wonder if there's anything good in here. I gain nothing by fighting these. Ah, there we go. Redistributive Justice, that's nice. Night Eye Ring, that's really nice. Dwarven Greaves, 220 gold. Man, thankfully I went back. Okay. I did bring the breathing underwater necklace. And let's put on the night eye ring. So I can see underwater as well. That's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, I don't think I can even get back up onto land. I wonder what this passage is for, though. Ah ha, I see. Sorry for that. Echo passage. What's that sound? Sounds like rumbling. Come on. Where am I? Oh, I'm back here. Interesting. Yep, I can. Can I make it? No. Just barely, not far enough. Yeah, that's not the right way. I have to go this way. Man and Marco. Enemies nearby. The King of Worms is dead. Yeah, do you mind dealing with that? Goddamn imp over there. There we go. What? There's another enemy around? Don't tell me the enemies from inside the cave are gonna follow me out. You know, I will put that orc, or that ring of night eye on, back on. Because, goddamn dark out here. As the new Mages Guild Archmage, could I just redact or like just go the other direction on what Traven did? So like Traven banned necromancy. Could I just bring necromancy back now? Now that I've killed Mana Marco, can I become the new King of Worms? Enemies are nearby, always. My Adronoc doesn't seem to think there's any enemies around. Looks like I'm running back to the Arcane University. Alright, I'm gonna literally run all the way back, I suppose. Alright, that's okay. Whoa. What's going on? The game keeps stopping me. Maybe it's loading or something. A loading wall. That is the prison, isn't it? So, here's the thing. Minimarco was pretty easy to kill, honestly. It was a little disappointing. You know, the headless zombies are much harder to kill. The hero champions are harder to kill. What the fuck? Oh my god. These invisible bears? What the hell? Holy shit, they're kicking my ass. Dude, what kind of sadistic lunatic makes a bunch of invisible animals? And why are they so unbelievably powerful? Oh my god, I'm about to die. That was close. What the hell, man? What the hell? What just happened? Where'd those goddamn people come from? Where'd those goddamn bears come from, huh? What an asshole. Yeah, how's your patience now? Actually, hey, wait. That didn't make any sense. Why don't I do this? Alright, let's get the hell back. Pardon me. I don't seem to be getting any less sick. Reminis Polus. Yo, I'm the guild master now, right? Damn right I have. Damn right he has. No more he is. Thank you very much. Ingredient collection. Let's go to the Lustratorium and see what she can give us. Oops. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Archmage. That's cool. I think my keyboard, I think it needs a new battery. Not responding very well. Alright. Let's take a look over here. And I'm Archmage. Grey Fox, Master, Archmage, Grinch. That feels good. Feels good. Oh, come on. Go forward. Come on. Enchanted chest. Let's go ahead and put something in there. Ooh, fire salt? Clanifer claw. Let's do that. Altar of spellmaking right here in my room. And enchanting. Beautiful. Feels like a good time to read A Game at Dinner by Anonymous Spy. Wow. Forward from the publisher. The history behind this letter is almost as interesting and dark as the story it tells. The original letter to the mysterious Dainan was copied. Dianan was copied and began circulating around the ashlands of Vardenfell a few months ago. In fact, a print found its way to the mainland, and Prince Halul Helseth's palace outside Almalaxia. While the reader may conclude after reading this letter that the prince would be furious about such a work, impugning his highest... I've never heard that word before. Impugning his highness with great malevolence, quite the reserve was true. The prince and his mother, Queen Berenzia, had it privately printed into bound copies and sent to libraries and booksellers throughout Morrowind. As a matter of record, the prince and the queen have not officially stated whether the letter is a work of pure imagination or based on an actual occurrence. The House Dres has publicly denounced the work, and indeed no one named that, despite the suggestions in the letter, has ever been linked to the house. We leave the reader to interpret the letter as he or she believes. Neris Gan, publisher. Dark Liege Dayanan. I'm just going to call that Dayanan. You asked for a detailed description of my experience last night and the resources for my plea to House Dres. Dres. That's how you should say it, probably. Dres. Anyway, for another assignment. I hope I have served you well in my capacity as informant in the court of Prince Helseth, a man who I have stated in my previous reports could teach Molag Bal how to scheme. As you know, I've spent nearly a year now working my way into his inner circle of advisors. He was in need of friendship when he first arrived in Morrowind, and eagerly took me and a few others. Still, he was disinclined to trust any of us, which is perhaps not surprising, given his tenuous position in Morrowind society. For your unholiness's recollection, the prince is the elder son of Berenzia, who was once the queen of Morrowind, and once the queen of High Rock, kingdom of Wayrest. At the death of her husband, Prince Helseth's stepfather, King Edwyr, there was a power struggle between the prince and Edwyr's daughter, the Princess Elsana. Though details of what transpired are imperfect, it is clear that Elswana won the battle and became queen, banishing Helseth and Berenzia. Berenzia's only other child, Morgia, had already left court to marry and become queen of the Somerset Isles, kingdom of Firsthold. Berenzia and Helseth crossed the continent to return to Morrowind only last year. They were well received by Berenzia's uncle, our current king, Hlaalu Athin Lethan, who had taken the throne after Berenzia's abdication more than 40 years ago. Berenzia made it clear that she had no designs on reclaiming the throne, but merely to retire her family estate. Helseth, as you know, has lingered in the royal court, and may have whispered that while he lost the throne to Wayrest, he does not intend to lose the throne of Morrowind at Lethin's death. I've kept your unholiness informed of the prince's movements, meetings, and plots, as well as the names and characters of his other advisors. As you may recall, I've often thought that I was not the only spy in Helseth's court. I told you before that a particular Dunmer council of Helseth looked like a fellow I had seen in the company of Tholor Sariani, the archcanon of the Tribunal Temple. Another young Nord woman has been verified to visit the imperial fortress in Balmora. Of course, in their cases, they might well have been on Helseth's own business, but I couldn't be certain. I have begun to think myself paranoid as the prince himself when I found myself dabbling doubting the sincere loyalty of the prince's chamberlain. Man, I'm sorry, my reading today is beyond bad. Burgess, a Briton who had been in his employ since his days in court of Wayrest. That is the background on that night, last night. Yesterday morning, I received a court invitation to dine with the prince. Based only on my own paranoia, I dispatched one of my servants, who is a good and loyal servant of the House Drez, to watch the palace and report back anything unusual. Just before dinner, he returned and told me what he had witnessed. A man cloaked in rags had been given entrance into the palace. He had stayed there for some time. When he left, my servant saw his face beneath the cloak. An alchemist of infamous repute, said to be leading suppliers of exotic poisons. A fine observer, my servant also noticed that the alchemist entered the palace smelling of wick-wheat, bitter green, and something alien and sweet. When he left, he was odorless. He had come to the same conclusion as I did. The prince had procured ingredients to prepare a poison. Bitter green alone is deadly when eaten raw, but the other ingredients suggest something far deeper. As your unholiness can doubtless imagine, I went to dinner that night prepared for any eventuality. All of Prince Helseth's other counselors were in attendance, and I noticed that all were slightly apprehensive. Of course, I imagined that I was in a nest of spies, and all knew of the prince's mysterious meeting. It is just as likely that some knew of the alchemist's visit, while others were simply concerned by the nature of the prince's invitation, and still others merely unconsciously adopted the tense disposition of their fellow, better-informed counselors. The prince, however, was in fine mettle, and soon had everyone relaxed and at ease. At 9, we were all ushered into the dining hall where the feast had been laid out. And what a feast! Honeyed gore apples, fragrant stews, roasts in various blood sauces, and every variety of fish and fowl, expertly and ostentatiously prepared. Crystal and gold flagons of wine, Flynn, Sheen, and Mazd were all at our seats to be savored as appropriate with each course. As tantalizing as the aromas were, it occurred to me that in such a maze of spices and flavors, a discreet poison would be undetectable. Throughout the meal, I maintained the illusion of eating the food and drinking the liquor, but I was surreptitious and swallowed nothing. Finally, the plates and food were cleared from the table, and a tureen of spicy broth was placed in the center of the banquet. The servant who brought it then retired, closing the banquet hall door behind him. "It smells divine, my prince," said the Merchioness Kolgar, the Nord woman. "But I cannot eat another thing. Your Highness," I added, feigning a tone of friendliness and slight intoxication, "you know that everyone at this table would gladly die to put you at the throne of Morrowind, but is it really necessary that we gorge ourselves to death?" The others at the table agreed with apprehensive groans. Prince Helseth smiled. "I swear by Vernima, the gifter, my dark liege, even you have never seen a smile such as this one." Ironic words, you see. An alchemist visited me today, as some of you already doubtless know. He showed me how to make a marvelous poison and its antidote, a most potent potion, excellent for my purposes. No restoration spell will aid you once you've ingested it. Only the antidote in the tureen will save you from certain death. And what a death! From what I've heard, I am eager to see its effects, if the effects are all that the alchemist promised. It should be horribly painful for the afflicted, but quite entertaining. No one said a word. I could feel my heart beating in my chest. "Your Highness," said Alert, the Dunmer, I suspect of alliance with the temple. "Have you poisoned someone at this table?" "You are very astute, Alarat," said Prince Helseth, looking about the table, eyeing each of his advisors carefully. "Little wonder I value your counsel. As indeed I value all in this room. It would be perhaps easiest for me to say who I haven't poisoned. I haven't poisoned any who serve but one master, any whose loyalty to me is sincere. I haven't poisoned any person who wants to see King Helseth on the throne of Morrowind. I haven't poisoned anyone who isn't a spy for the Empire, the Temple, the House of Tilvani, the House of Redoran, the House of Indoril, the House of Drez. Your Unholiness." He looked directly at me at his last words. I know that in certainty. My face is practiced at keeping my thoughts from showing, but I immediately thought of every secret meeting I've had, every coded message I've sent, and the house. My dark liege, what could he know? What could he know, even without knowing, suspect? I felt my heart beating even faster. Was it fear or poison? I couldn't speak. Certain as I was that my voice would betray my calm facade. Those loyal to me who wish harm on my enemies may be wondering how I can be certain that the poison had been ingested. Is it possible that the guilty party, or dare I say parties, were suspicious and merely pretended to eat and drink tonight? Of course, but even the craftiest of pretenders would have to raise a glass to his or her lips and put empty forks or spoons in their mouths to play the charade. The food, you see, was not poisoned. The cups and cutlery were. If you did not partake out of fear, you're poisoned just the same, and sadly missed an excellent roast. Sweat beaded on my face, and I turned from the prince so he could not see me. My fellow advisors, all of them, were frozen in their seats, from the Merchionis Colgar, white with fear, to Kima Ineb, visibly shaking from the furrowed, angry brow of Alaret to the statue-like stare of Burgess. I couldn't help thinking then, could the prince's entire councilship be comprised of nothing but spies? Was there any person at the table loyal? And then I thought, what if I were not a spy myself? Would I trust Helseth to know that? No one knows better than his advisors both the depth of Prince's paranoia and the utter implacability of his ambition. If I were not a spy for the House Drez, even then would I be safe? Could a loyalist be poisoned because of a not-so-innocent misjudgment? The others have been thinking the same, loyalists and spies alike. While my mind whirled, I could hear the prince's voice, addressing all assembled. The poison acts quickly. If the antidote is not taken within 1 minute from now, there will be death at the table. I couldn't decide whether I had been poisoned or not. My stomach ached, but I reminded myself it might have been the result of sitting at a sumptuous banquet and not partaking. My heart shook in my chest, and a bitter taste like trauma root stung my lips. Again, was it fear or poison? These are the last words you will hear if you are disloyal to me, said Prince Helseth, still smiling that damned smile as he watched his advisors squirming at their seats. Take the antidote and live. Could I believe him? I thought of what I knew of the prince and his character. Would he kill a self-confessed spy at his court, or would he rather send the vanquished back to his masters? The prince was ruthless, but either possibility was within his reach. Surely the theatricality of this whole dinner was meant to be a presentation to instill fear. What would my ancestors say if I joined them after sitting at a table, eventually dying of poison? What would they say if I took the antidote, confessing my allegiance to you and House Drez, and summarily executed? And I confess, I thought of what you might do to me even after I was dead. I had grown so light-headed and filled with my own thoughts that I didn't see Burgess jump from his seat. I was only suddenly aware that he had the tureen in his hands and was gulping down the liquid within. There were guards all around, though I never noticed them entering. Burgess, said Prince Helseth, still smiling, you have spent some time at Ghostgate, House Redoran? You didn't know? Burgess laughed sourly. No, House. I report to your stepsister, the Queen of Wayrest. I've always been in her employ. By Akatosh, you poisoned me because you thought I was working for some damned dark elves? You're half right, said the prince. I didn't guess who you were working for, or even that you were a spy, but you're also wrong about me poisoning you. You poisoned yourself when you drank from the tureen. Your unholiness, you don't need to hear how Burgess died. I know that you have seen much over the many years of your existence. But you truly don't want to know. I wish I could erase the memory of his agonies from my own mind. The council was dismissed shortly after. I do not know if Prince Helseth knows or suspects that I too am a spy. I do not know how many others last night, were as close as I was from drinking from the tureen, but Burgess did. I only know that if the prince does not suspect me now, he will. I cannot win at the games he mastered long ago at the court of Wayrest, and I beg your unholiness, my dark liege, Diane, to use your influence in the House Drez and dismiss your loyal servant from his charge. Publisher's note. Of course, the anonymous writer's signature has not been on any reprint of the letter since the original. That's pretty interesting. I really need to play Morrowind. It sounds like there's an amazing level of political intrigue in Morrowind. And on top of that, they have living gods. It sounds like Morrowind is like an impossible place to control. I don't know why the Empire ever tried to invade them. Anyway, that was a game at dinner. That's where I'm going to end the episode for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. And it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great day. Happy holidays. Spend some time with your family or whatevs. Take care. Bye bye.